Hey, Nick.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I know exactly what we're doing this weekend.
Uh-huh.
It involves you, me, these handcuffs, and this live lobster.
I'm hearing you. I see that idea. I'm hearing it. I'm loving it. I think we're gonna have a good time. Just give me one moment.
All right. Nick,
Suicide is never an option.
if you ever have suicidal thoughts, call this number.
Or kill yourself.
Wet Willie.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of wet willies, I just wet my willy. Had to take a little piss before we started.
Did you dunk it in the toilet like how you're supposed to do after you pee?
Yeah, no, I do that while I pee. That way there's no like splashback or it's very loud in the nighttime, so I put the tip of my penis inside the water, and that way I just see it. It's similar to how you like come underwater. I just see the yellow liquid start to disperse at the end of my penis and watch the water level in the porcelain bowl slowly rise. And then when I take it out, I helicopter it around just to get off that excess moisture.
And then you lasso it over the toilet handle so you can flush the
Yeah,
toilet.
I go, whoosh, and I go, and then it flushes, and then I do another like pull back, and then like a roll of tape, what's that called? Just like it's like a
Duct tape?
No,
plumber's
like
tape?
the tape measure, like a tape measure roll. It just kind of slinks, just like that, slinks back in.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You got like that anteater dick.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, just as long and just as sticky. Yeah, boy, and just as hungry for tiny insects.
You ever see them eat? Their tongue just wraps around.
Yeah, I saw a video of it on Reddit. It's like, yeah, their tongue just goes into each of the little like anthole burrows. It's covered in like a sticky glue so that it just sticks right to the bugs and just pulls right back in. It's awesome. It's cool.
It's cool, but I always wonder, like, do their tongues ever get like bit? Like whenever they eat the ants?
I think.
But it's probably numb.
But yeah, it's probably it probably is. They have some sort of immunity to it, or they're just used to it, or their tongue it's something they get stuck in a way where they can't. I don't know, but yeah, they're probably adapted to where it doesn't bother them like much at all. Like I think bears, like I think bears do actually go for honey and go for beehives. I think they are somewhat resistant because they're just big fucking bears. They don't give a fuck about a tiny bee sting
Unless if it stings their eye.
Yeah, that'd be very very unfortunate for both the bee and the bear.
Yeah, that would be pretty unfortunate. You ever fight a bear? Or seen a bear? You ever seen a bear?
No, never with my own real two blue eyes.
Never with your own two blue eyes. I've never seen a bear, but I have
eaten one.
Yeah,
greasy meat, not
greasy meat. Good in soup though.
No, isn't
hot pie.
Maybe in a big like stew, like an Alaskan stew, be good. But if you cook it like with as like a steak, like a piece of meat, I hear bear isn't that good.
You know, whenever I like to cook soup, like when you see it boil, you let it boil for a bit and then it keeps going. I like to make sure it's nice and hot still, even as it's boiling. So I dip the tip of my finger in there, I leave it in there for a minute just to make sure it's going.
Yeah, and if any flesh comes out, it's not done yet.
No.
Yeah.
Once you put it in, you take it out, and all you see is bone. Yeah, then you know your soup's ready.
Once it's like a cartoon effect of dipping like one of those big giant ham bones in acid and it comes out clean. Once you get that effect on your actual finger, you're good to start putting in your veggies and meats.
Yeah, you ever see that cartoon steak, like the big steak with the big circle bone in the middle?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a real cut of meat.
No, that is that little circle bone. Yeah, that is in there. Yeah. Or T-bone. It is. They do got that T-bone.
The T-bone. I love a nice T-bone.
Yeah, steak's all right.
Yeah, I knew a guy named T-bone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Real girthy dick.
Yeah. I knew a guy named T-Bone.
Yeah.
He was a clown.
Oh, he was a clown.
Yeah. Not a very good one. I mean, he was an all right clown, but spent a lot of time in like elementary, middle school gymnasiums and bathrooms, convincing and converting other people into the clown lifestyle.
Did he ever get T-boned?
I can only imagine that's what drove him into clowning to begin with. Was that initial T-boning?
Well, so that's where he got his clown. That's where he got his stage name.
Yeah. He got in a T-bone accident. He put him in a coma for a few weeks, and the first word he said when he woke up was T-bone. And then he wanted to be a clown, and then he decided, to take back what was stolen from him in that car accident. Those 3.5 months of coma time, he would take back the name T-bone and make up that time by being a clown and entertaining others.
You know what? If that's not a beautiful American story, I don't know what is.
Nope. And you can buy T-Bone's World of Clowning on VHS here.
For 4 easy payments of $37.97, tax included.
Yep. Tax deductible even.
Oh, well, yeah, because this is for charity.
Yeah, and it's for educational purposes. You can definitely put that shit off on your taxes.
All the profits, well, half of them, but we're not telling the people that because, we're trying to make a profit here.
Yeah, 100%.
But all the proceeds are going to a nice charitable organization called Caddy's Clown School.
It's Caddy's Clown School for reformed caddies who now want to become clowns. They got tired of the golfing lifestyle, lugging around bags of woods and irons. They want to become clowns now. Caddy's Clown School.
Caddies clown school. Because let's be honest, if you're a caddy, you're already being a fucking clown by carrying somebody else's shit.
Yeah, honk honk, idiot.
Fucking dumbass.
Anyways,
Look at me carrying my bag of clubs. No, well, not even my bag
look
of
at me
clubs.
carrying this better, more successful rich man's bag of clubs, hoping he gives me a $20 tip at the end of the day. Woo wee. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you. And his wife, if you're lucky enough.
Yeah, man, that is the one saving grace. You have a potential to fuck his wife. If he is neglectful enough and so in depth in his business and golf life that he neglects his wife, you can maybe sneak in there, a la the actual movie Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
Great film. Fucking love Caddyshack.
Ooh.
I'm alright. Nobody worry about me. Kenny Loggins.
Who's in there again?
That asshole. That has like a
Bruce Willis?
No, he's got like a part of a city in New York named after him. It's not named after him. It's Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase is
Chevy
in it.
Chase.
There is a place in New York called like Chevy Chase, or it's like a housing project. It's like called Chevy Chase or something. I don't know. Yeah, he's in it.
No.
That one. Fuck, I just had his name in my head. That one old comedian. He's dead now. Fuck, I just had it again. I got no respect. I got no respect at all. That guy.
Oh, Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield. He's in it as a golfer, and he's the best. He basically plays a what's that alcoholic
My dad?
drink? Yeah, because a Long Island ice, an Arnold Palmer, because it's iced tea and lemonade. Who there's a golfer and there's an alcoholic version with lemonade or with vodka. And I forget what it's called.
Oh, the actual name of the drink?
Yeah, because it's based off an actual golfer who like gets really drunk all the time, and like he's really good, but he just gets drunk. And Rodney Dangerfield basically plays that character in the movie. He's like ostentatious, he's loud, he jokes, he wears like brightly colored checkered shirts. He has like a beer cooler and like a radio in his like bag in his golf bag. He's like partying. There's like the other guy who's like the one of the respectable members of the golf club, and he hates him because he's just regular like khaki, you know. It's great. I forgot what you're looking up.
I'm looking up the drink.
Oh yeah.
But all I see is John Daly.
John Daly. Yeah, John
Daly.
Daly. That's the fucking thing. He's a big fat dude. Gets drunk and plays golf. Rodney Dangerfield is basically playing John Daly in that role, and he's just partying. It's great. It's a good time.
So he's basically just playing himself.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yep. And anytime you see in a movie, someone throws a chocolate bar in a pool in order to evacuate the pool, that's from Caddyshack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's just see there where that happens. Is a kid just eating a candy bar and he's like just throws it in the pool, and then with this like older kid who's like an idiot, he sees it and he's like duty, 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 and then the pool gets drained, and then Bill Murray comes in because he's like the groundskeeper, and he bends down with a glove and he picks it up and he's like, oh, he takes a bite of it. He's like, oh, and someone passes out and it's like, oh, it's just a chocolate bar or it's just a Baby Ruth, and then except it's just candy, but it's funny because people think he's eating poop.
Yeah, who doesn't like eating poop?
Yeah.
You remember.
I'm alright after eating poop. Nobody worry about me because I ate some poop. Ain't got me feeling fine because I ate some good poop. Won't you just let me be?
You're going to die in the hospital because eating poop is bad for your intestine because it's already digested. There's so many fecal matter and feces inside poop when you eat it. You think eating it is good for you? No, you're going to die.
You're going to get E. coli. You're not alright. Everybody worried about you. You're going to die in a bed that doesn't belong to you. Get your affairs in order. Okay. Anyways.
Get my affairs in order.
Anyways, where'd you see that bear?
Oh, well, this is the story. I didn't actually see a bear, but I did see a big, large animal.
I saw a large, hairy gay man.
Yeah.
And he scared me just the same.
Well, yeah, because I was
cornered
alone.
me in a forest, and I tried to tie my food high enough in the tree, but he didn't want the food. He wanted me.
Oh, yeah. Little did I know I was the meal all along.
Little did I know I also wanted him.
I dreamed about it. It's like that Baldur's Gate scene where you fuck a bear if you choose to do so.
Yeah, if you want to fuck the druid man, you want to have some cool sexy times with the bear, you can do it. And the squirrel is like, yes, you should be.
And then you whisper in his ear. He's like, "No, don't transform back." And then you rub him behind.
Yeah. He's like, "I'm gonna give you my sweet picnic basket.
I'll give you this picnic basket." Well, listen, Boo Boo.
Hey, Boo Boo. No, it's a
Boo
Yogi
Boo.
Bear. And
Oh,
Boo
Yogi.
was a tiny one. I saw a video on Reddit of an orangutan jerking it. They got very, very tiny wieners compared to the rest of their bodies.
Orangutans?
I think apes in general.
Well, wait, first though, why are you watching orangutans, Jack?
I'm not watching it. It was served to me on Reddit. It was like this orangutan.
Oh, now you're changing.
Because he was
now
like,
you changed
because
it.
there's the lady filming it or whoever's filming it, and the orangutan is doing it. He like looks at it, and he just didn't care.
Does he come on the glass?
No, he didn't finish. But yeah,
Oh.
but apes in general, yeah. I think apes have the smallest proportional wieners to the body size of the animal kingdom.
So gorillas, they're big and burly, but Tiny, tiny, tiny wieners.
Yeah, just like bodybuilders. So that natural testosterone shrinks up those testes.
Yeah, but you
Too
want
much
to.
testosterone for the testes.
But you don't want to be caught up fighting a gorilla, though.
I mean, if I can pull out a bigger slinging hog of meat than he does, he's gonna rip it off and beat me with it. So you're right. I wouldn't want to fight him.
Well, yeah, considering the fact what you're talking about earlier, your big dick
Yeah, well, maybe I'll
lassoing-
just lasso it around
yeah,
and
lasso,
suffocate him. Yeah,
yeah, lasso around his neck and then get him to go to his knees.
exactly. Yeah, and then I get my balls and I like wrap them around, like I get the skin that wrapped in my fist, I get a pair of brass knuckles, like I have this my nuts is right here. It's like an extra bit of oomph, and I go, "Pap," I get some of the close up jabs.
Ooh, that would be a soft impact.
Yeah,
I've touched my foreskin before.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad you're finally revealing that to me now.
No, I know. Hey,
That's
well,
it.
I just
It's,
thought.
it's taking a long time to get to this point where you're comfortable with talking about your foreskin touch. I'm glad it was with me.
Well, I mean, hey, man, you do it with you talk about things that you're comfortable with people.
Yeah, usually you're a doctor, a therapist, or a licensed professional, but I also work.
Yeah, you work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not showing it to you.
Yeah,
I'm not like,
well,
hey, can you look at this sore for me?
Well, then I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
If I
okay.
don't get a look at the end.
Okay. I'm gonna peek. What's
You're
the
gonna
point?
on me this whole conversation. I'm just gonna imagine it. Where's the fun in that? No, I want to get some. I want to get hands on with this subject matter.
Hey, when
I'm Caesar. I'm not a visual learner. I'm a hands-on learner. I gotta get really my hands on these components to figure out what's going on in there.
when we were kids and we were exploring ourselves, we
Mhm.
didn't have the internet. We had to use our imagination. Or at
Yeah.
least I did.
I had to imagine what it would feel like if I could put my own wiener in my own butt.
Yeah. Don't you ever think about that?
Not as often as I used to.
Oh, well, I think about it quite often. Especially when I take a shit, because when I'm taking a poop, my dick hits the bottom of the toilet.
I hate,
You know.
You hate it. It's so gross.
It's you hate it, and then
hate
even
it.
worse sometimes if you take a really wet fart or really wet shit, and then you get some on your dick. That's the worst part too.
Yeah, I'm always worried about sitting there and then going poop and then having it like slide across like the back of your balls if it's like a big enough poop. Thankfully, it's never happened. But I'm just like worried about one day that possibly happening.
Dude, I had a bad one the other day.
Yeah.
I always talk about it because I always got a bad
Because
one.
you always, always
Dude,
got a bad poop.
I just got a bad stomach. I took a lot of fiber today, so hopefully, within the next few days or
You'll
so,
shit it all out
I'll shit it all out
in one giant lump.
One giant lump, like Randy Marsh.
Gotta be economic. Two shits a week tops.
2 shits. I mean, some people do. Some people shit once a week.
Yeah, any from your mom's house. It's a big myth once a month, but I think he's like once a week, maybe twice a week. Pooper.
Twice a week.
But he also does the gargoyle squat, so that's all. That's a whole other
Oh,
can
man,
of worms.
that must be a big old fucking shit then that he takes one day out of the week after everything he's eaten.
Yep.
All right, time to go. It's like a tube of toothpaste with like a fresh tube. You just squeeze it out and you just get the solid line first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That perfect bit, and then somehow always air gets in, and they like squeeze another like pop, like just like it'll pop sometimes. It's like, what the fuck? How'd air get in here?
Well, that was my fault.
Oh,
You know, I know you don't know this, but since I've been revealing a lot to you today already,
Mhm.
as is, I sneak into your house sometimes at night, and I get your tube of toothpaste, and that way you don't buy any more. I just cut a little hole in it, and I with a straw, I pump a little more air in there. So that way, it seems like you have more than you do. So I'm saving you money, basically. I'm trying to be a nice friend by filling up your tube of toothpaste with air, like chips. So that way you
Like chips,
chips. So you think you're getting more than what you're actually getting.
But in reality, I'm just getting lies.
You're getting a bunch of lies.
All right, cool. That's way better than what I thought you were going to say, which was that you uncap the toothpaste and put it up your butt and then fart in it. And then that's how the gas gets into that little tube. You're sending farts into the end of the top of that little toothpaste tube and filling it with farty gases.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know,
You're proud of yourself.
You're right. Yeah, I gotta really reevaluate my stance in life and my particular moral and political well-being and stances.
We all know I do it with the wiener.
Okay.
Right? The
Yeah,
small-
you suck in air and you
suck
you
in
shoot
air.
it out.
Yeah.
One of the few men who has mastered the queef.
The queef. The male queef.
The peef, as
The
I like to
peef.
call it.
Yeah, holy shit. PEEF. Is that
The peef comes out of your penis, and the queef comes out of your quagina.
my quajanus?
My quajanus.
My quajanus.
My Greg Louganis.
Greg Louganis. Who
Yeah.
is that? I've heard that name
I don't know.
before.
He's a sportsman or something. He did something sometime somewhere. I
Oh,
don't
you know what I heard? I heard about him in a joke one time about people with funny names.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Louganis because he anus and
Okay, yeah.
and then what were some of the other names? Oh, fuck. I can't remember the other. There's like 3 other names involved, but I remember Greg Louganis because that was the last name he said.
All the poor unfortunate souls born before the year 1950 with the name Gaylord. That's
Hey, man, that's a strong name.
yeah, it's very strong,
Oh,
very 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 masculine.
yeah. If I was named Gaylord, how would you feel?
Um, yeah, I feel like my entire world would be shattered, and I would have to have started this podcast with someone else because
Wow.
I couldn't handle the massive the blowback and flack I would have gotten from having someone with such a silly name on the show and not having them be the president. I don't know where I was going with this.
Not
I was
being
going for a flip at the end there, some
the
sort of
president.
some sort of uh fuck, what's it called?
Turn around.
Yeah,
Back around.
some subversion of expectations.
Well, it's okay, Nick. Just like in normal fashion for us, our expectations are never met.
Oh god, very true.
No, they're never met.
My expectations were met with that Dredge DLC, the Iron Rig.
Oh, you finished it?
Hell yeah, I finished that shit.
Was it how many areas was it?
So Caesar, it was technically 0.
Oh.
So what it is the Iron Rig is just implanted into the map, and then you go back through all 5 original areas, and there's new fish in there now.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, but there is a new story, and there are new equipment types. So you can only get these fish with like advanced versions of the rod. So it's like regular oceanic, shallow, coastal, but you need an advanced rod to get it. So you got to do little missions, find new like floating dredgeable items, like the boxes, like equipment that you take that were sent to the Iron Rig. Like get them from shipwrecks and use those to upgrade your shit. Yeah, it gives you new ways to catch it. It makes a lot of quality of life improvements once you get far enough in it, like new types of bait. Because you used to be able to just get bait, and bait would just give you it would make fish appear from like a specific whatever like region you were in. But in this, they introduced aberration bait, so you can get aberrations of the area you're in.
Oh.
Instant crab traps. So I think it's like I didn't use one, but it's like a smaller crab trap, but it just instantly catches probably like 4 to 5 crabs, depending on the size, and you don't have to wait for it.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
good.
And then there's an exotic bait because they added aberrations for those exotic catches that the pontoon lady wanted you to get.
Oh, for the special
Yeah,
rewards.
that only spawned in once.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that dragonfish in the bottom right area, the coelacanth in the volcano area. So now if you've already caught those and you didn't use have them left, you can use atrophy on them to get the aberration. But now you can get these exotic baits, go back to that spot, drop it down, and you can fish them again.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, and you can fish them again to get the regular version if you want to try to get a trophy catch, or you can also get aberrations that way too, or you can just use the atrophy ability to get the fucking aberration version.
And did you catch a lot of the
I caught every single one.
Oh, you did?
Of course, I caught every single fish.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I had to catch every single one.
You had to
I
do
started
it.
over a new game like 5 days before it came out. I went through. I'm glad I didn't while going through catch every fish in the area. I kind of somewhat mainlined. I did some of the side shit like the side quest to get more books and shit, but I didn't catch every fish in an area. And I'm glad I did that because I had to go back anyways with this new DLC. So it made it.
Oh,
Just
so
like
you
a
just
whole,
finished it up right away.
Yeah,
But you're not
But it
going
was
to
a fun
platinum
time.
it.
no, I did. It was. It's already done. Yeah.
You platinumed it?
Yeah, because platinum is just basically to catch all the aberrations and just do everything in the DLC. Basically, the hardest trophy to get was for catching the final fish that they add, which I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a fun fish to catch.
The Loch Ness Monster?
No,
Oh.
yeah,
Well, what the fuck is the point?
because it is. If you play the DLC, you'll know.
That is true.
Yeah, but
I got to get back to my profile at some
Oh
point.
yeah. It has a lot of cool shit. Most of the fish it adds, it's because like you're drilling. Obviously, it's an iron rig, and a lot of the fish it adds are like prehistoric fish. So like
Ooh.
trilobites and like ancient like fish that aren't like around anymore, and like older like ancient versions of shit. Like this is like the prehistoric version of what would become this fish. So you can kind of it's like cool shit from the past. Or and also they do add some other like regional shit. Like they added mahi mahi down in the
tuna?
Twisted Strand. Is the tuna?
I think so.
I don't know, but it's like a cool green color, and they added an actual swordfish because before it was just the sailfish, and it looked like a swordfish. Now there's an actual swordfish in there.
Is it how many spaces does that take up?
I think it's the same, and they added another expansion to your ship.
Oh, so you could upgrade it and hold more stuff now?
Yeah, it's only one though, but it upgrades everything basically. It gives you a couple more slots for I think lights and rods and engines. But yeah, it gives you one final boost. So now you can hold a lot of shit.
Were there any new flags or colors or customizations you could do to the ship?
None, nothing new like that.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but there's tons of that in the first DLC. That's what you do there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's tons of flags of the cool ones and all the colors you get from catching aberrant crabs in the areas. That's the kind of crabs you really don't want to get. Make sure to ask your partner, well, if they've had any STDs or any venereal diseases, if they've had aberrant crabs. That's the thing a lot of people aren't willing to talk about these days.
It's like crabs, but they hold little knives against your crotch area this time.
Yeah, and they're emissaries of some ancient eldritch gods who are going to come down eventually and reclaim their lost thrones on Earth.
They're gonna do it one pubic hair at a time.
One pubic hair at a time.
One pubic hair at a time.
Yeah, very fun. Very fun DLC.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It
Interesting.
seems like you got your time out of it. Well, how much was it?
It was like $10.
Oh, that's not
It was
too
like
bad.
10, 12, 13 bucks maybe. Definitely not, or at most it was 15 bucks. I think it was 10 actually, because I was like, wow, that's a pretty good price.
That's pretty cheap.
Yep. And they also added a really good feature because in the Pale Reach, once you got the Pale Reach, the title screen changed to fit the Pale Reach. It was all icy and it changed the background music. And in this edition, they added an option to change that title screen. So you can either be the original one, the Pale Reach, the Iron Rig, or the complete edition if you have all the DLCs. And it's like it's like shows the Blackstone Island. It has that the collector's music that plays, a nice little spooky music. It's a great DLC. It's a great game.
Oh, what would you rate it at overall with the DLCs and then the baseline game? What would you rate the game?
Overall, I would probably
1 out of 1,000. No, 1 out of 10.
I'd probably give Dredge like a 9. Dredge is pretty solid.
Pretty solid
Pretty
overall.
solid for what it is. Especially with that Iron Rig DLC. That is one you can literally start at the beginning. Base clear, like a fresh new game start. You can do the Iron Rig, which also helps with it. It makes it very fun.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
yeah. I've been playing some DLC lately too
Ooh,
myself.
some Dilk.
Some Dilk.
Nice.
It's for it's for a game that I told you about that I've been canoodling with myself lately.
Yeah.
I bought the Bloodborne DLC.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, I think I'm almost done with it. I don't know. I just beat for those of you who've played it before because you played it. I just beat Lady Maria today.
Okay. So you think you're almost done?
I mean maybe.
All right.
So judge.
You can have fun thinking that.
You can have fun thinking that.
All right. So by the time you get there, you've been through like 2.5 areas because the clock tower is one, and the path there from the start of the DLC. It's kind of long, so I'll consider that like, oh yeah, because Lawrence. Oh fuck Lawrence. Oh fuck him. But once you beat him, you get the Moonlight Greatsword. Oh boy, that Ludwig Holy Blade. Ooh.
That was actually
That's not Ludwig
what I
Ludwig.
wasn't expecting as for one of the boss fights in here. I was fighting Ludwig.
Yeah.
That fight scared the shit out of me.
It scares you and it's hard because it's just this giant beast and a lot of his attacks just rushes right at you. And if you don't know how to dodge it, you're going to die in one hit.
Exactly. But I have a shit ton of health. So I could take the beatings and I noticed that his second phase was so much easier than his first phase. His second phase was not anything compared to this. I beat him the first try.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And Lady Maria.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just really getting into it because
I
Lady
feel-
Maria was fucking parry.
Yeah.
Parry.
Yeah, a lot of the human bosses, if you can see their timings, you can parry them, you know.
I've been like I told you the other day when I fought Martyr Logarius.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was like, this is gonna take me. Well, I beat him first try. I'm like, dodge left. Mainly because that, and I've been buffing the shit because I also got the Chalice dungeon where you can get like 100,000 free echoes for free.
Easy.
So
the cum dungeon?
Yeah, the cum dungeon.
Everyone always likes the cum for
I grinded like yesterday. I grinded like at least 1 million, and then I did the DLC, went through that, and then today I grinded like another 1.5 million.
Jeez.
And now because I'm just umping my stats that are for my weapon because I have
skill
a B,
and arcane, a
skill,
little
arcane,
bit of strength, just a little
bit of strength. I want to get strength to B because my ranking and my other ones are B already.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, if I get it to B, I think I'll be pretty good.
Wait,
there.
no, that doesn't change. That only changes with the weapon. You know, that's just the weapon scaling.
That one doesn't change because it's at a D for a ranking for the strength.
What did you say? You're already at plus 10 for the scythe?
Yeah.
Oh, I said no. That's done.
Oh, that's done.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Plus 10 is done. Yeah. No, that's traditional Dark Souls, baby. You know.
No, but for the character, like you level up his strength because then when you have the weapon equipped.
But I mean, with the scythe, it'll get a D's worth of bonus from strength, so nothing at all. So I mean, it's not really worth putting any into strength.
No, but sure.
Yeah.
But at this point, because I'm level like 100 something already, that's why I'm like,
First of all, shame on. I mean, no, it's fine, but yeah, I don't use the cum dungeon. I'm a traditional Bloodborne grinder. I go to that lecture hall and I go out and then to the right and kill all those fucking slug guys and get with all 3 blood runes on, get like 90k a run. Go
ooh,
back, do it again. Yeah, 90k ain't bad.
90k ain't
It
bad.
does suck that you have to go back to the dream and teleport back. It's 2 teleports to grind. It's not like Dark Souls where you sit at the bonfire. You gotta go back. That makes it a bit annoying, but you know, not the worst.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah. What I was say? What runes do you have on the the ring
I
slots? What do
have
you got?
the one for more echoes.
Nice. The blood. What
Yeah,
kind of what version of it? 1, 2, or
the up,
3?
the upgraded one.
3. Because if you're at the DLC, you can get 3 now. Because you got to go. You get it from that big brain in the final area, the brain of Mensis and the nightmare.
No, okay, so I just have 2 then.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have 2 then. I have that one, and then I have the one for my health, and then the
Okay.
one for my stamina.
All right. So those ones, I don't remember how you get the max version of those, but I'm pretty sure it's in Chalice Dungeons. If you want
I have
level,
the list of the codes already, and I
Okay,
tried
there.
it before, but it said I don't meet the requirements for
you
it.
probably need the you probably don't have the chalice for it, or you put down the wrong chalice.
Maybe.
Because I know they need specific chalices when it draws from a dungeon. It's for the seed is for the specific, So you just gotta see which chalice you need, and then, or look up a video for it because they tell you all the shit. It's like specifically.
Ooh.
There's one video that I watched a lot of shit. It's a guy, I don't remember the channel name, but it's a no commentary, just text, and the text is in like step 1, step 2, and it's all yellow text.
Mm.
So if you see a video that's like that, watch that one because that guy he shows you how to like literally step by step exactly what you need to do in order to get it.
Ooh. Well, then I think I'll finish the DLC first, and then I'll go back and do that. Then
All right, if you do New Game Plus, you'll be super fucking buffed.
I'll be super buff because I beat Yerman
Yerman,
yesterday
yeah,
too,
yeah,
and
nice.
I just had the Bloodstarved Beast waiting there.
Or the Moon Presence.
The Moon Presence,
Yeah.
yeah. Not the Bloodstarved Beast.
Dude.
But yeah, he's just waiting there for whenever I finish everything that I'm doing, then I'm just gonna go fucking kill him
Oh,
like
yeah.
nothing because he's not that hard.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gotta get that level 3 Moon Rune for all those echoes.
More echoes.
Yeah, it's did you know how to get to the big brain?
No, I'm still in the I'm in the bonfire after fishing Hamlet
All right. Well, no, you get the level 3 in the base game.
for the Blood Echo room.
Yeah. So when you go to Mikolash and like at the bottom of like his tower, there's like those little tiny dudes run around and those big bitches with the whip and the axes.
Big bitch with the whip and the axes.
Like Murgo's. I mean,
I know Murgo's
Yeah, I know. I
loft.
mean, like Mikolash's tower in that tower.
Yeah, down.
Yeah, and there's like the tiny dudes and like punch you.
I fought those guys.
Yeah, and then there's the big bitch that's with them. And she has like the big like axe and like she has like a whip.
Down in the room where that broken mirror was.
Yeah, and all around in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there
All
already.
right, yeah. So and then it's like a bottomless pit on like the sides. You kind of walk across. Yeah. So in that area, there's an elevator that will now be there. Did you knock down the brain in the nightmare? There's like a switch you can pull and it like drops it, so it doesn't do those frenzy fucking spears on you when you're running around in the open.
I don't think I've done that yet.
Okay, well look up that and do that because that's how you get the level 3 Moon Rune.
That's how I get the level 3 moon.
Yeah, and then you got to go down there and it's a big kind of a jump scare because it's like all dark. And then he like shows up and then you got to do the make contact for like 45 seconds and you switch arms. Then it gives you the rune.
Oh, that's not too
It's
bad.
very esoteric and weird, but yeah, it's not bad at all. The hardest part is literally beating the area.
It's
and
just beating the area.
Yeah. Then you got to go back to it. Easy
Well, that's not
peasy.
too bad, man.
Nah, you can get it done in fucking 5 minutes.
Well, I'll make sure to write that down on my list before I forget.
Oh yeah. And did you go to Upper? Did you fight Ebriatus?
I did.
Okay, cool.
I did that
nice.
one.
Good.
That
Alright,
wasn't
cool.
a bad. That wasn't
no,
a bad fight.
All right, so yeah, I think you've done everything then.
I'm fairly positive I have.
Yeah.
Just a few little things to do here and there, and then beat the DLC.
Yep.
But
Yeah, have fun with that fishing hamlet.
Yeah, that
I hope
place
you like
is-
sharks.
that
I hope
pla-
you like sharks.
No, I
Big
hate
sharks.
those. I fucking hate those guys.
Big fucking giant shark.
Those annoying sharks. I fought one today. He had that hook. That tree. God, that's so. I died like 5 times against that guy. I
Yep.
finally beat it,
They'll
but
do it to you.
that fucking. I thought the normal ones were annoying without the weapon, but
no.
this guy.
There's a cool weapon you get around there though, which is Simon's bow blade.
Oh,
It's like a dex. It's like a little sword, but when it's transformed, it's a bow and arrow.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it uses your bullets to shoot an arrow. It's fucking sick.
Oh, that's because I found a lot of cool weapons, like
There
the
are a lot.
amygdala arm,
Yeah,
and then like the saw wheel thingy. I don't remember
Which
what
ones?
that.
Oh yeah, the pizza cutter. No,
Yeah.
the whirly gig.
Yeah, the whirly
Yeah,
gig.
this is literally mowing the grass, walking through. It's great. There's a one you can get later that you might have seen some people with their death blood stains where they stab themselves with it. And it's like a giant fucking like club.
Oh no, I haven't
Oh,
seen
you'll
that.
see that one's cool. You get it's like the Chicago, but a giant club that you stab into
A
yourself.
giant club.
Yeah, it looks terrible, but apparently it's a good weapon.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a good time. Good DLCs all around.
Good DLCs all around. We've been sharing a lot today.
Oh yeah. You know what, Caesar? Let's share something else that I brought. I almost forgot. Let's do them right now. My friend got these mints recently, and they are called Flint's mouth-watering mints.
Ew,
They're
I don't
mints,
like this.
they're mints that
I'm scared
that
already.
make you salivate a bit more.
Really?
So we're gonna take 3 each because the
Three.
serving size is 3 each. I've had one, and it didn't really make me salivate that much. It made my tongue tingle a little bit, but I think with 3 we'll get an ample effect.
Oh
Caesar,
no,
hold out
I'm
your hand.
scared.
Hold out your hand. No, you'll be fine. There's
Wait, do they taste good at
one.
least?
These ones are cinnamon ginger, and they're not too bad.
Okay,
They're not
okay.
spicy cinnamon because I don't like cinnamon
I
flavors.
don't like tamales, like hot tamales and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I don't either. I don't like even if it's not hot. I don't like cinnamon candy, but these aren't that bad. It's cinnamon
Okay.
ginger.
Smells like Christmas, so that's good.
All right, let's start with the ginger. All right, come here. Here we go. All right, 3 each.
Okay.
Let's do it. And before we do this, I thought of doing a challenge with this where we would do it and we got like a red solo cup and try to fill it with as much spit as possible.
Ew, loser drinks the other person's spit.
Well,
No.
the loser would drink their own spit,
Okay.
but that would still be disgusting. I'd probably vomit doing that.
I'm vomiting at the thought of it.
But these are also cool looking mints. Like, look, they're nice, spiky and weird. They look like gears.
They got F on it.
For Frank, Flint rather. Flint's mints. Here you go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cinnamon ginger, strength 300. These are also the strongest.
Oh,
So
fuck. Okay.
not down the hatch. Like
We suck on 'em,
move them
right?
around all over your tongue.
Okay.
All right, and go. Now, thin throat in your mouth. The sensation I felt when I did that, it feels like it's supposed to hurt, but it doesn't.
So far, I just taste the regular man.
Yeah, but like the tingling you'll get on your tongue, you'll see. You'll like this feels like it should hurt or burn, but it doesn't.
So it's just like a numbing effect, right? Well, shouldn't I just bite into it?
No, you kind of want to like move them all around and suck on them to get the saliva to get all over. But yeah, yeah, fun time mints.
Fun time mint. Oh, now I feel it.
Yeah, you feel your tongue tingly?
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. That's cool.
Doesn't it feel like it's supposed to hurt or burn?
It feels like I expect something else to happen. But
Yeah, it's like, where's the second half of this feeling? But
it feels like when you eat something hot and you don't burn yourself, but you're like pushing out a little bit of the smoke from
it does feel like that. See, like it burns or it's supposed to hurt.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Now my tongue feels really weird.
Yep. That's at 1 and 3. I tried with 1. I was like, this isn't nothing. So then I thought maybe with 2, and I saw on there it said serving size 3.
Okay, so that's the recommended serving size.
Yeah. So I don't know if that means at a time or one after another or at once. We're doing them at once. So yeah, so serving size 3.
My mouth is salivating.
My mouth is mouthing. Yep.
Probably 3, maybe at most throughout the day. I mean, it says serving size 3, so I guess you could eat 3 at once.
Which is exactly what we're doing.
It doesn't feel weird if I close my mouth.
Yeah, if I close my tongue. How's Dicey Dungeons going?
I haven't played it in a minute.
Yeah. Did you unlock all the characters yet?
I did that, and then I stopped playing.
Nice, you got the Jester. What's your favorite so far? I did the exact same thing too, by the way.
Warrior.
Pretty basic. I like it.
And
oh god, it's been
Inventor.
touching the roof of my mouth. Now the roof of my mouth is a little tingly.
Oh no.
And then Engineer.
Oh. I took them off my tongue. I'm just letting it sit. Oh god, my tongue feels so weird.
Yeah, right. What did you say? Warrior and Engineer.
Oh, Inventor.
Inventor, yeah.
I don't like this now.
The Inventor is super cool, but I really don't like the mechanic. We've talked about it last week, but just swallow.
It doesn't hurt, but it feels weird.
It feels super weird. Yeah, I'll keep going. I'll soldier on. Why don't we? Since you haven't played a lot of Dicey Dungeons, do a Mad Lib to Now we can both salivate a little bit while doing the lib.
It feels so weird.
Right? Like it's supposed to hurt, it's supposed to burn or shock or oh, it's just weird.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, let's do a lib. Oh, I brought water too, thank God. I forgot.
It helps for a second.
It also feels weird though to drink water. All right. I think you wrote the last one, but check it out. Check it out.
I did.
Yeah, it was JD Vance and his
I did write the last one.
interracial killing adventures. Alrighty. Next. Ooh, oh God. Okay. There we go. Yep, here we go. It was the second campaign. Next is Master of the Dungeons. You
Master
ready, Caesar?
of the Dungeons. I guess so. Wait, who got you these anyways?
This is my girlfriend, Amber.
Oh.
Yeah, she didn't give them to me. They're hers, but I just want to take these to have on the podcast because that'd be fun.
God, what is she doing taking these?
It's fun
Cinnamon
times.
F strength 300.
It's like a silly, like little toy gag thing. All right, Caesar, give me a place.
Topeka, Kansas. I think it's in Kansas.
It is. Give me a verb.
Horseback riding.
Horseback riding. Alrighty. Give me an adjective.
Stinky.
Give me a noun.
Gravel.
Gravel. All right. Give me an adjective.
Stumpy.
Stumpy. Give me a color.
Turquoise.
Give me a noun.
Massage chair.
Give me a verb ending in ing.
Skating.
Skating. Give me another verb.
Ending in ing?
Nah, just a verb.
Eating.
I'll just do eat. Give me a noun.
Electric scooter.
Give me a plural noun.
Electric scooters.
Give me an adjective.
Colorful. My
another-
tongue is feeling normal now.
Give me
It's
another
coming back.
adjective.
Yeah,
mine's so weird.
Well, yeah, you're still eating the mints.
No, they're gone now.
Oh, they're gone now. Yeah, it'll go away.
Weird. Yeah.
Thank God. Air.
That's not an adjective.
That's not refreshing.
Give me a plural noun.
Air.
It's not a plural noun.
Air conditioner.
Air conditioners.
Air conditioners.
Give me an adjective.
Prickly.
Give me an occupation. Pearl.
Gynecologist.
And another plural noun.
Pillow.
Caesar, I think that's the most illiterate you've ever been while doing a Mad Lib, but we got it done.
Yeah.
We got
Sorry,
it
my
done.
tongue.
Okay, I see. I feel. All right. Here we are. We have this Mad Lib. The Master of the Dungeons. We take you there now.
Okay.
Being a dungeon master is no walk in the Topeka. You have to meticulously horseback ride. You have to meticulously horseback riding encounters while staying stinky enough to go with the gravel. It's particularly stumpy when you're a turquoise horn. So here's some wise massage chair. Do play pre-made adventures. They are great skating off point. They are a great skating off point. Do not try to railroad or eat player characters into a corner. They will always take the electric scooter less traveled. Do establish crystal clear electric scooters for your players. Otherwise, they'll end up colorful and confused. Do not overplan. Prep time is refreshing, but you have to roll with the air conditioners too. And do relax. The prickly secret of DMing is that gynecologists don't need epic pillows to have fun.
Yeah.
They just need anesthesia.
No, they don't.
Yeah, no, but I mean, those women signed the waiver, so whatever happens, and it's under their jurisdiction.
Isn't it? Well, here's the thing. I understand. I know gynecologists are most of them. There's no male gynecologist, right?
I think there are.
There are?
I think so.
Okay. Man, lucky.
Yeah, those lucky guys. Makes me almost wish I stayed in medical school. Oh, the next one is called Problem Players. That'll be
Problem Players.
That'll be a fun one to do sometime.
I always have problems with players because I'm a real hater.
Yeah, players. Sometimes players be player hating, and I don't want those players to player hate on me. I'm a gangster, straight up G. Gangster life is life for me. Killing people by day, selling drugs by night.
Are you okay?
Gangster life is hella tight.
Are you okay there?
Yeah,
Are you is it those mints?
yeah. No,
No.
yeah, no, it's mints. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, just drink some water.
Oh yeah,
Drink some water.
getting some minor hiccups.
Sloosh it around. Ooh, there it is. Beautiful.
It feels so weird on my tongue.
I know,
Yeah,
but it goes away. I feel fine now for the
yeah,
most part.
it'll be gone in a bit, but
It'll be gone in
man,
a bit.
weird feeling.
Yeah. Now, here the real question is: what happens if you ate more than 3?
Yeah, if you had like all of them, or as many as you could fit in your mouth, that'd be crazy. Just your whole mouth would be
Yeah,
like super tingly. Oh man,
Ugh, that's scary.
that'd be the craziest. That could be a challenge. Whichever one of us is willing to put more in the
Let's
mouth.
do 5.
Well, no, we both start with one. And it's like, all right, who's going next? We both do one. It's like a poker fucking like the pot and poker. You either check, whatever. We just keep
Call.
we just keep going until someone can't go anymore, and the winner gets to spit them out, and the loser has to keep going. I don't know.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we would have workshop a little bit.
Should I wear my hat like this from now on?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's a general overall improvement from back to front 100% of the time.
Back to front one. Now, okay, let's say, what if I did this? Okay.
Mhm.
What if I wore my hat like this? No strap attached, just because you know how some guys, like when they wear their hat forward, they barely put it on their head, and then or you know what the new what I've seen guys do lately. I've seen
What's
people
that?
do this. I see that. They make it like super tight.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, no.
Yes, it stays like right on top,
But like it barely fits. It's like
it's so stupid. It looks like you're like one of those tan khaki explorer hats. Or it's like the hats are like they fit, but they're just like tall. That's kind of what it looks like.
Too fucking poofy.
It looks god awful. I hate it, but I mean if that's the kind of man you want to become.
See. Let me take a look.
Yeah,
at
go
myself.
take a look in the mirror. Go look at yourself. See the kind of piece of shit you've become.
Oh my god, I look like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, if I saw this guy walking down the street, I'd be like, I'd cross the street, not
I'd be
because I
like-
was scared. Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? I hope he finds Christ.
I gotta, you know what I gotta do? I gotta lower the pants more, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
barely under my shirt. That way, I could be straight up thugging.
You got to be showing those Hello Kitty underwears.
Yeah, no, it's blueberry peach Sunday underwears.
Okay,
Yeah,
is that just because you spilled your blueberry peach sundae on him?
no, that's just because next question.
I plead the fifth.
I've played the 5th.
All right, I think I got a jury duty notice earlier today. I gotta go check that at some point, or I could
no.
just not.
You could just don't check in on the system.
Yeah, just don't do anything with it. That's what you said. Your friend did.
Well, that's
Just
apparently-
never checked it.
That's apparently what a lot of people do, and it's like nothing happens.
But I know if it happened to me, I would get a call and be like, yeah, you gotta do this, or I'm gonna arrest you myself personally.
No, they wouldn't arrest you. I think they would call you like,
I think
hey.
they do, or if
No.
not, you gotta pay a fine.
No, I think they would call you, and then it'd be like,
They'd say, I'm gonna arrest you if you don't
like
come
if you
to
didn't
jury.
come this day, you have to come on this one. And then
then
I
if you
think
don't,
after that, if you don't go,
then
might
they
be-
arrest you.
Probably.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, you do what you got to do. If you check it, because maybe you probably won't even go. The last time I got a jury duty notice, I had to go one day, and then that was it.
Yeah.
But even then, it was like 3 days in. It was like Wednesday, like show up. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Oh yeah. We've talked about this before. But yeah, I got a system for getting out of jury duty.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you lie on the fucking thing that they tell you.
Well, not even just lie, but just say that you're a racist, you're prejudiced against the case in some way, because then they legally can't have you in.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yep. And then there's some
Yes, I'm a big racist.
there's some diehard patriots out there, a la Stan Smith from American Dad, who take their job as a juror very seriously. It's like I guess it's part of it. Like you got to do your job as a citizen. Being a bastion for truth and rightness in the community and delivering impartial justice. But I got shit to do.
Yeah,
That's
we're
why they got
busy
that's why
men.
they got courts and judges for this shit.
And yet they need the help of the people
Yep.
because they and then they don't even pay you much.
They do pay. Well, no, if you're on the jury, they pay you. But if you don't get selected to be on the jury, they don't pay you.
Well, how much do they pay you if you're on the jury? You did it once before.
Yeah, I think it's like
Like
a
15 bucks.
daily amount. Like I think I got like $45 for doing it, but I was only there for like it was. Or might have been a little bit more. I don't know. But I was there for like the one day to see if I would get on the jury, and then the 2 days worth of jury. I think it might have been one. But yeah, it wasn't a lot of times. Yeah, it wasn't too much. But it's. I think if you have it's different if you have a job or certain types of jobs where they're like match like your salary, give you some sort of stipulation, and also like gas depending on how far you're coming from, and or also it's just like a daily value of like per hour, like per day. There's some sort of calculation for figuring out what they give you depending on certain factors. Like
Mm.
probably if you're someone important, like a doctor or something, or like you're a lawyer yourself and you get called away and you're on the jury, they probably do give you some sort of somewhat better payment to subsidize what you're not earning from not going to work. But I don't know. I'm no fucking accountant. I don't know shit about shit.
I don't know shit about shit, but you know what I do know?
What do you
I
know?
did realize that my dad, I haven't seen him go to jury duty for years now. It's been a few years, so I'm imagining how the fuck does he get out of it?
Who knows? Who knows what he does with the mail? Maybe he sends it back.
He said,
It's like, oh damn, I got the people at the post office. Oh damn, I got jury duty.
"Oh, it's true. I don't
Return
know.
or return to sender the the fucking courthouse guy. Oh man,
I gotta go in."
how do they keep getting us with this? It's like an Uno. You got to tape an Uno card to it to your jury summons.
Oh yeah,
That's
reverse.
how you get them. Or a reverse card, or it's either a reverse or a skip. That's how you get it.
Skip.
Yep, that's the trick. You
That's-
learned it here first. That's a shitty life pro tip for you. If you don't want to go to jury duty, return it to sender with an Uno skip or a reverse card in there. Legally, they got to either reverse it back to the person who sent it or skip to the next person in line.
Or mail it with a wild card and then see what they do with it.
Shit!
Yeah.
Yeah. If you really want to take some chances, you might be the one on trial.
Oh, you could be the judge.
That'd be
Court
hilarious.
is in session.
It's like,
No worries. I brought my own gavel. It's like it's an actual hammer.
or it's like it's one of those squeaky ones. Squeaky, squeaky.
Yeah.
Damn, you could be the judge. That'd be fucking hilarious. Man, it's like, all right, everyone,
Please rise.
juror number 9 threw a wild card in his juror ballot. That means he and everyone working here today, everyone is going to move one space to the left. He goes to the judge. Judge becomes the bailiff. Bailiff becomes the defendant.
Oh,
Defendant becomes the one
shit.
on trial. It's like, no. I've been a successful lawyer for 15 years. No, this is a crime I didn't commit. Damn it. Well, he
Too late to get out.
He threw a wild card in there. Don't have to tell you, scumbag. And then the criminal's like, my client's guilty.
My client's
They'll
guilty.
take the full penalty.
A life sentence.
5,000 years, gladly charged.
No, they don't do that anymore, though. You're going to prison for 5,000 years.
I think they do. Not that much, but I think they do. Somewhat recently, we've talked about this before. I looked it up, and it is multiple hundreds of years, depending on the severity of your crimes. Multiple life
But
sentences.
you're not even going to be alive for like
No,
198
but it's
years
just
in prison.
because it's just cause.
Now here's what I'm saying. If I was a deadbeat and I go to prison for I am a deadbeat, but
Yeah.
I'm not a criminal.
Not yet.
Not yet. But let's say I am for the case of this story.
Yeah.
If I went to jail
Hypothetically.
and I was in there for life, and I couldn't get out of it. I was there for life. I wasn't on death row, but I was there for life.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I'm breaking out somehow. Because if I'm already there for life, fuck it.
Well, I mean, think about it. You got a free place to sleep, 3 square meals a day, sometimes 2 in some places, like an hour of sunlight a day.
Workout.
Yeah, you did a workout during that hour.
There's the commissary, so I can switch my cigarettes for bubble gum.
Yep, maybe get a couple stabbings until you pass away in that place. Maybe, who knows?
Get fucked. Fuck someone.
Yep, read a lot of books, get a lot of degrees, possibly. Do nothing with them because you're in prison for life. Maybe get parole.
If you're lucky.
Maybe. But then you kill one of the parolee judges. That's like, nope, send him back in.
Send him back.
I'm too used to life inside. I can't go back.
I don't know. I knew right away if I ever went to prison or jail in my current state as I am as a person, I will be targeted easily and I probably will be raped and beat up quite a bit.
Well, you're somewhat bigger, dude. You might be an asset to the
Mexicans, yeah.
Yeah, to the what's it called?
But
Not MS-13. Is it MS-13?
I don't know. I'd be
That's
lumped
one
in
of
with
them.
the ones who are Mexican but don't speak Spanish well. I'd be lumped in with because it's all race in there.
Exactly. No,
I,
I think it's just all. I think all the Spaniards, all the Mexicans, they just go together. But if you're Mexican can't speak Spanish, then they throw you out with the whites. Probably that'd be my guess.
yeah,
Or they just throw you out. No, and then the whites aren't going to take you because they're the whites. Then I think you just die. You just try to stay on your own and not
then I'm
ever
gonna
go
get
out.
my head shaved and get a fucking swastika on my back.
I'm just tan.
I'm just damn.
I'm from Kentucky. I work the cornfields.
My mama cheated on my daddy, but I'm basically white.
My mama fucked some wetback named Vega, and I got this name.
Now I'm half.
I think if I ever went to prison like that, I would try to unite the rival gangs in a
Yeah, good luck with that.
in a longest yard type scenario under America's greatest sport, football, where you'd play against the guards, and we'd all join in together and rally around that and have a good time together. And I'd have Joey Diaz there and
You bond
and
together.
Chris Rock, maybe Adam Sandler if I could afford him.
If you could afford him.
Yeah,
But you can afford Chris Rock.
I
so-
could afford Chris Rock. If not, I'd just slap him around a little bit.
Yeah, he's used to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. You should make fun of his wife this time and let him slap you.
Yeah, then I slap him, then he slaps me, then I call it a hate crime, then I get him arrested.
And then Joey Diaz slaps you in your prison cell.
Yeah, and then I deal with it because it's Joey Diaz.
Okay, yeah, it's Joey Diaz.
Joey Coco Diaz.
Joey
cocksucker.
Coco Diaz. He knows jujitsu.
He does.
It's scary.
I haven't been watching. Oh god, that just keeps falling. I haven't been watching his show with Lisa Ayat lately. I used to be really into the church, but no, not so much now.
I didn't know you had a podcast.
But yeah, he's had it for a while, but it's like a new rendition now. It's going to take like a couple of phases, but yeah.
Oh, he's just trying to figure out a new thing.
Well, no, because he had it for a while. That's when he was living in LA, and then he moved back to New Jersey, and then he started up like another thing that was like Uncle Joey's Check-In. It was like somewhat smaller, and then he was just kind of doing that, and that just kind of became his thing. And then he got back there with the guy Lee Syed, who was doing this podcast with him in LA, and I think he also moved to Jersey, or they just do it on Zoom or something. But yeah, now they're back to doing it every week.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, so it's good for Uncle Joey.
Good for Uncle Joe.
Yeah, doing spots occasionally, taking care of business, cocksucker.
Being a family man.
Being a family man, a man of the family. The man of the family is a family guy, if you will. Lucky there's a family guy.
It seems to me.
Lucky there's a man who possibly can do all things that make us laugh and cry.
That's a tongue twister. I like tongue twisters.
Imagine a tongue twister while you got 5 of these babies in your mouth.
That is the tongue twister.
It is. My tongue feels like it has been twisted quite a few times, and it's dealing with the physical trauma from that mistreatment.
Squeeze your balls. Maybe you'll forget about the sensation in your mouth.
Wow, that worked.
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
glad.
There we go.
Now you have cancer. I'm dreading the day, Nick, when we turn 40 and we get our colonoscopy.
Oh yeah, it might be all right. You know, if I could maybe pay extra to get anesthetized for it to be put out.
Put out?
Yeah,
Ooh.
maybe. I don't know.
No, I think they put you under now for it.
Maybe I don't know because I've heard a couple comedians like I think Daniel Tosh. I think he did it. Well, he has done it. I don't know if he said he went under for it or not. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they didn't used to, but now they do. And if they do, then I'd like to do that. Because also, I just want to be put out. I've only had anesthesia, well, a couple times, but I don't really remember it. And I want to try it again, see what kind of shit they give me, see how good it is.
Oh no, that's the thing that scares me. Like going under for any surgery, I'm always have that irrational fear in the back of my head. I'm just not gonna wake up after that.
Well, I'd be kind of fine with that.
Oh God!
All things considered, I'd be somewhat fine with that.
You go away peacefully.
I'd miss quite a few things in people, but you know what? All things considered, not having to worry about life for X amount of time
until
doable.
You're reborn again into
Doable.
the cycle 10,000 years later as a woman,
as a xenon,
as a xenon.
Yeah, as a creature from Xenon. That'd be sick.
Oh man, that's a weird thing to think about.
Yeah,
xenon.
Yeah, the gas, the noble gas,
the noble gas,
one of the 6 of them.
ZN.
Yeah, I think it's XE. Yeah, I think on the periodic table it's XE. Is it spelled XE? Yeah, I think it's spelled XE. XENON. Xenon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Now it just looks stupid.
Yep, shows that you know. Go back to the high school chemistry class. Loser.
I know. Oxygen.
That
starts with an H.
Yeah, Hoxygen.
Oxygen. It's silent.
Hoxygen.
Hoxygen.
Tua.
Hoxygen Tua.
There you go.
That's like Sacagawea.
Yep, they're the descendant of Sacagawea. Hoxygen. Tua.
I said Tua.
I already forgot what it was, though I stumbled for a second.
It's okay, Nick. I stumble all the time. I
What's,
stumbled down the stairs this morning.
what's that song? It's something about stumbling?
Stumbling.
I think I was just thinking of that one. What's the Missy Elliott? I tried to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. That's where
There it is.
Oh, I try to hide it. It's clear. God damn it.
God damn it.
Well, since we're talking about music, why don't we get into music recommendation?
Why don't we do it?
Why don't we do it?
My music recommendation for the week is Papa Roach. It's a very classic song that everybody knows. It's Last Resort.
All right.
I love that song. I've been listening to it a lot lately when I'm at work and then when I go exercise. Just something to get the blood boiling, get me moving, and forget about the current thing that I'm doing so I can actually do it thoughtfully and not have it be a drag in my mind as I'm doing it.
Also, a very good song when you're hunting down your next suspect or potentially taking them down, slicing them to bits, draining their blood. No? Because then you're cutting their life into pieces.
Well, yeah. But for them, it's not, but for you, it's not your last resort.
No.
It's your first option.
It's their last resort if you happen to do it in a resort.
Right.
Yeah.
Then it'd be the first resort that come up on Google. That'd be the first resort,
but
right
it'd be
there.
their last resort.
Right.
Yeah. You'd be cutting their life into pieces, so they'd be taking on the persona of Papa Roach during that instance.
Sulfuric acid. That's the best way to get rid of a body.
Oh, yeah.
I steal car batteries and do it that way.
17 car batteries. Get a giant tub of sulfuric acid.
Hey, man, I know how to break into a car. I can pop that hood like no tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Now you can start sucking that battery juice out and get it siphoned out in that little tub. Easy.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. I do it. I angle the battery under a bucket, like I put it on the side under a bucket, and then I crack it with a hammer.
Oh, yeah.
And then just let it leak out.
Yeah, that plastic hammer you used when you got that position as a judge from that wild card.
All rise.
My music recommendation is a MF Doom classic, Operation Greenbacks.
Oh shit!
It's a good song. It's a good track. I think it's off of Food. It's off whatever album this is here. It's a good song. I listened to it yesterday. Listened to it a little bit earlier. It's just a classic. Like most, if not all, of the songs he is a part of. He's a great artist. Taken before his time by something. I'm not entirely sure. I just know he's no longer with us.
No, I don't remember either.
But like many a great artist, taken far too soon. But you can still enjoy their music by looking it up on various music streaming sites and platforms, and also buying it. Money goes somewhere. Probably his estate, whoever
his mom, who knows?
Yeah, wherever he left his assets to.
Someone's lucky. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
Just like you guys are for listening to this podcast.
Yeah, and if you want to be even luckier, why don't you subscribe so you can see future episodes of everything we do in the future?
Please.
And if you want to make us feel lucky for having you as viewers, leave a like so we know how much you liked it and how much you want us to grow.
Comment down below what part is your favorite, or at least say fucking something.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to say something.
Let's bring back this old lady. If you got this far, leave a comment that says...
comment.
Leave a comment that says comment, and then leave a comma, and then put cement after. So comment the word comment, then a comma, then cement.
Comma cement.
Yeah, just cause
it's the double C.
It's the triple C because you put that comma in there. It's a silent C.
Oh shit.
Yeah, gives you something to think about.